Hey guys, Dr. Metheus here. Welcome back to some more of our road to the league. So I done messed up yesterday and last weekend. I just realized this because I went ahead and I typically record this kind of the day before, a couple days before type deal. Typically the day before, a day of. Like today, it's day of, but it is Friday. So I forgot that I actually had an episode already done. So that was Monday's episode. And then I thought I had an episode for yesterday, but I did not. So what we're going to end up doing is having an episode today, episode tomorrow, and then from there, we will be normal on Monday. Keyword is try. So sorry about that. It happens just all over the place. So with this in hand, we're going to be playing today Racing Club Warwick. I don't think we've played them in this one. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. And then Bishop's Cleave, which we have not played in this one. So Bishop's Cleave, I think, was promoted. Yeah, so they were promoted last season, and that's why they're up here. And then Racing Club Warwick, I think, was up at this. No, they were also promoted in the Northern Premier League Division 1 Midlands. Okay, they were in Midlands. So that's the two teams we're going to be going today for the table itself. For the table time that we have, well, we're mid-table. Smack dab mid-table, 11th at 25 points. The point difference in this table right now is actually a shocker. I mean, looking at this, 25 points, 4 points from relegation, but nearly everyone below us is within a game besides, what, Halzone Town and, I had to make a cut there. Yeah, about to sneeze. I haven't sneezed yet, so that'll probably be another cut. But it's all right. And then Stafford Rangers at 26 points. Am I just all jacked up? Yes, it is 26 points. So really, with pretty close table with this one. So let's get into the match here. We are still in the Southern League Cup. So that's still a thing. And we did rest some people, but before we get this, I should probably take a drink here. Got some tea. I don't know what it is, but tea is the drink. Is either tea or water. All right. Now we are good to go. I should not have any more fits wise. I like the idea. Allergies are kicking my ass in the middle of winter. Don't ask me how that's possible, but it is. And so maybe it's just the fact I need to open a couple windows and get a little cold for a little bit. Well, it's not as cold as it was. They're playing a 4-4-2. I didn't actually look at Racing Warwick's best player. I'm all over the place today. I said I wasn't going to be, but I am. Okay, Racing Club Warwick, we should say. Oh, you know what? Why are we having this? Oh, I'm in. Don't mind me. It's okay. All right, so Jimmy Bunn. A winger out here. Okay, looks like a good up-and-coming player. Good aggression. So we'll see. All right. Let's see this. Let's get this one through. Let's encourage the boys. Let's make sure none of our stuff. I was playing through, and some of the stuff did get messed up. I think we're good. It's just the stadium where it looks like this. Mahdi over to Ling. Okay, that's in good space, but why is our strikers back here at defense? We need you up here, Knowles. There we... Oh my gosh, Carnes. Good counterattack. And there's Chadwick. We have our own Warwick, Chadwick. We have our own Wick. Yeah, that sounds weird. Get up here and mark him. Who is this? Who is this running up? It's Anthony. Cross in, going back post, and Chadwick's there. Okay. We've had a lot of trouble with 4-4-2s, though, this season. We just have not been able to penetrate the defense and good pressure at all. There it is. Over to Knowles. Wed? Ah, that's off. That's off the woodwork. Oh, that's denied by the woodwork. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, that's wide. One thing we're going to do is we're going to invest in some real good players, goal scoring wise, next season. Okay, I don't know what happened there. That looked like some it is non-league football. I was going to say amateur hour. It is non-league. That is a non-league goal if I've ever seen it. I mean, Wed up there, Brown one time, Knowles taking that massive touch, and then as a keeper, what are you doing? I don't even. We're gonna praise the boys anyway. Knowles put it in the back of the net. I don't know. Ooh, what an interesting spot. And it's South Thomas, the man, the 5'9" defensive midfielder. He is probably the shortest player on the field right. Well, maybe this guy is. Nolan. No, Nolan looks taller. We'll just go with the fact that South Thomas is the smallest one. I'm really curious at how tall. He's 5'7". Nolan is the shortest guy. South Thomas showing his height at 5'9". I like it. Wed's going to deliver this back post. He headed away, and we're going to get a penalty. Why you got to bully the small man? Trying to bully South Thomas, it's not going to work. Here, there's Kieran Brown out here. It's going to go off the keeper. Off the keeper. Okay. 3-0. I've not played Football Manager in like 4 days. I did not change anything. Maybe it's the partnerships, or we're just playing a team that's around our table and we're just better. I mean, they've had some good tries here. Ling, Mahdi playing it up. They like to play a good fast through ball. I'm starting to see. Here's Bun with the cross. We have the numbers there, but it's not going to matter. Carnes is going to bully our center backs, which is not abnormal. It is not abnormal. Okay, we're doing well. Let's keep the shots going. We're going to put in Daly probably as I was going to say as a sub. Kind of seeing what Booth can pull out. Well, just get out of the way so Booth has a path. And he puts one in the nets. What? A shot. Booth. We've given him so many opportunities. He finally put one in the back of the net. And that's still off. That is off the post, off the keeper, off the post again and in. He typically either hits the post or just misses it. But the fact that he's put it down, it's just one of those days. I think I don't want to say we're like top table by any means. I think we are top half of the table, if that makes sense. Yeah, let's put Seb back. Let's get in Daily. Nixon doesn't have a problem. Who's my promise? Nixon was fine with this, right? Don't have any promises. We succeeded in that. Chadwick's fine. Daly's the one we got to get in. Dowdy's out with an injury, and Kreitschley's coming back from that injury, which is why he's not doing the greatest thing. I think we put in Porter for Elijah Anthony. Humphreys had to come in because of the injury. I think it was. Or was it Card? One of the two. He's the captain right now. I am the captain now. Well, he is the captain. That's what he said when he came in the lineup. I am the captain now. Okay. Porter's not going to win that, but Chadwick will. 4-4-2. Somehow we burst through it. I don't know how we did it. I don't know why we looked better today than anything. This is going to bother me a little bit. A little off. 4-4-2s are just something we couldn't get through. I don't understand it myself. But now we're 4 points behind fifth. I don't want to say we need to be promoted, but we're kind of burning cash right now. We are burning it as fast as possible. All right, Bishop Cleve is in just a couple of days, so quick turnaround. Yes, Black was injured for a pull thigh in training. So it was. Okay, so I'm gonna take all these guys and we're gonna rest for 2 days, and let's just hope everyone's fit and healthy, because it's another 4-4-2. So for Bishop's Cleve, key players Alfie Tuck, 20-year-old midfielder, 5'7", so again he's gonna be the shortest man probably on the pitch. They're not doing too bad. Themselves did lose the last game, so that's why they're down at 25. We're at 28 points. Everyone's level at 20 at the moment. If we can get some teams above us losing, and we can win, we can propel ourselves up just outside of playoff range. We've kind of bounced around in this area a little bit. Everyone's kind of fit. Black could play right now. He didn't fail his fitness test. It's not required, but obviously with that issue with the pull thigh, he's still a couple of days away from fitness at least. Dowdy actually failed his fitness test, so he's not going to be playing. We'll probably have to put him in the under 21s for a couple of games and sprinkle him in to get him ready for some first team football. But Kreitschley, just other than his sharpness, he's good to go. So he's going to be playing today. And then Humphreys is going to be in the middle. So let's get into this one. I feel like our partnership in the middle has been growing and better. We just need a better partnership. And with Black, is it a better partnership? Not really. It's not a good one back there. There's another 4-4-2. Bishop Cleve, though, is just got promoted. So I think this is just a good episode of knocking the new teams back. Allergies. All right, I'm good. I wet my throat. We're good. We gotta have tea. I think after this I am gonna get some fresher air in here. Wed. Oh, Humphreys hit the side of the net. Because it's actually in the 30s now, which is nice. Probably not 30 right now because it's a night, but we'll see if Seb can do it. Ooh, that's a good save. That's another thing we've been seeing. Seb's been putting the ball on target, but the goalkeeper's been making some good saves. Wet here putting it in. South Thomas wanted to goal that time like he did last game. You're not going to be winning that, my guy. Nanawa to Baker. There's the cross. Actually, he's going to win it. And Dunbar's going to hit the side of the net. He's going to miss. Corner by Griffiths. Going to put it in, going deep, and that is going to be missed by everyone. I thought it might have been a penalty. No, it was over everyone's head. We're getting some good possession here. We didn't start scoring until the last part, or the middle part of the first half. South Thomas. He had a chance. I like that it was on target, though. And we will go into... I don't want to get... I mean, we didn't play bad. Just go out there and improve, guys. Oh, this is a dangerous spot. And luckily, Krejci puts it forward. Counterattack here, Wed. We have a man here, Wed! Oh, come on, my guy. Why you do this? Now they're on the counterattack. Crosses it in. Griffiths is going to be caught out of position. And there's Dunbar. Okay, let's go a little positive. Let's demand a little more from the boys. That is a counterattack we did not want to see. Wed had that guy wide open. He had what I think it was Iredale was running down. It might have been Knowles. Okay, here we go, Wed. Yeah, I think it was Knowles. There it goes. Make a play. Anthony. There it is to Wed. And Wed redeems himself. What? Wed is not offsides there. What is this? The refs. Come on. Wed ran from over here. That's not offsides. Oh, and the counterattack by Dunbar. Lucky that wasn't in there. Griffiths. Going top of the box with that. You don't typically see that. Here's Wed trying to make everyone get down. Would demand more. All right, come on. Come on, Seb. We need the tie here. Off the post. Of course. Of course. All right, I'm going to make a couple of changes. Seb's going to come over here. We're going to get in Daly as the AP. We're going to get Seb to attack. Chrysler's not playing great right now. Let's get Winton in. And from there, South Thomas is not playing great, but I don't want to drop anyone back at the moment. Let's do this for about 10 minutes and just see if that helps jog the boys a little bit. Kieran Brown going here. Humphreys, just not a good angle. Daly shot over the bar. All right, we have two back front posts. Maybe I'm playing a little bit too passive here. Maybe I need to mark up more. Let's change this. Let's move Knowles back. So Seb come back here. Anthony here. Let's get Mark. Get Porter in. Seb's gonna. Actually, that's gonna work. That's fine. Let's do this. Let's come back. out with attacking wingbacks here. Okay, hopefully he's on. Yeah, he's on the field. I was about to say, do we have 10 out there, really? There's Porter. Okay. That's a good one. I'm still going to demand more. We need another one. Let's go. And that's because the keeper punches it out. And then we just have numbers in here. Not numbers on this side, but Porter just does a good job putting it in. Let's see if we can get something else. Okay, so the next thing we do is attack. With everyone. It's not going to do it. Okay, here's a moment. Can we steal a point? It's crossed in. We punched out again. Winton is there. Winton plays over to South Thomas. Back out to Winton. Stay on side, boys. It's a cross in. Knowles is going to put it in. It's not offsides. No signal from the official, the linesman. And that is a point. We just stole a point from Bishop Cleve here. I don't know if we did it from the changes or we just got a little smart. I thought Knowles was offsides here. He's not going to call it. Hey. I still need more because this is still Football Manager and you never know what can happen. Winton's going to win that. Iredale is going to chase it down. Whistle could blow any second here, but I would like an extra minute. Would love an extra minute, actually. Chadwick going deep. Can we win it in the air? Kieran Brown's not going to win it. Can we win it on the ground? No, and here's the counterattack. Don't do it to me. Buckley. There we go. Kieran Brown. He has a chance. No, it's going to be Knowles. Oh, my God. Knowles. Iredale. And it's Daly! Let's go! I don't know what this was. I thought it was going to be Knowles. He took a bigger touch. I was in shock. What he did to stop there, I was confused. But the ball around, I was even more confused. And then I thought Iredale screwed that. But no, Daly with the one time off the defender. And that is going to be your ball game today. What a game. Aston Daly, man of the match off the bench. I'm going to tell the boys that was a nice victory. What a victory. That puts us 2 points behind Alf Church. And what a victory here. As we wind down December. That's on Boxing Day too, after Christmas. Right? Or is that after Thanksgiving? I could be wrong with that. It's the day after Christmas. Yes, Boxing Day is the day after Christmas. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was after Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving is the thing in the US and Canada. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just completely stunned that actually came through. Black's going to be back for the next game. Humphreys, thank you for doing the great things that you do. You're still going to be in the lineup. So we're going to take him off of the under 21s. Porter back on the under 21s available. Dowdy will have him until match fit, 60 minutes. And that's how we'll do that. That was fantastic. Fantastic. And we'll get Sheik up to get him sharpness with that. But that was an insane bit of play. As for the players kind of looking through on who's growing, mind you, we're not going to have a lot of growth right now just because of the sole fact that our training facilities are not great. So, like, Mark South Thomas, but his potential is good in the first place. Knowles a little bit. Haley a little bit. Actually, Wed is kind of here and there at times. Anthony's a little bit. Luke is a little bit. And the technicals and mentals. Winton kind of stagnant. Barry's kind of all over the place. Hunter is not having a good time with this. I don't think he's played bad by any means. I just think this comes down to the fact that we just don't have the training facilities to accommodate players like this. I think that's what it comes down to. And the reality is, like, Wed, we could get some good money here. But I don't think anyone's going to pay $140K for him until he's up to here. I mean, we have a lot of players that are only that are up to this level, but I mean, he needs to be probably better consistent play. We'll be back for the Southern League Cup 4th round against AFC Totten. We are going to play them, and then we'll probably bounce around. Maybe we'll play Mickleover, Kettering Town. There we go. We'll play Kettering Town, who's in seconds, to get ourselves a top of the league test next episode with that. I have been paying attention to who gets fired, who gets this. I had the job center down as everyone's still up to the Vanarama National League. We're not going to take any of these jobs, but we're going to be able to see who kind of fires their coaches as we get to the end of the year, who's not doing great, who's relegated, things like that. I'm still looking at job security, but at this point I have only the leagues that we're going to be taking jobs in. So you never know with that. So we'll kind of see the job center at the end of the year and as the year tailors off to see who ends up getting relegated. But nothing crazy that we haven't kind of expected. One is Taunton Town, who's 10th at this level. Little insecure with that. Taunton at 21. This kind of gives us an idea also of the coach objectives, which I wish we saw, like the coach objectives with this. Taunton is a team that has been mid-table wise, and they did finish second 2 years ago. Didn't get the promotion. I don't know how that occurred, but it comes to the point where they're possibly. Maybe, did I read that right? Yeah, last season. What? Shouldn't they have been promoted? Hold the phone. It's only 2 teams at this level. That's right. It's only 2 teams. They lost in the championship. That's what it was. Okay. So they lost in the championship, and they are in. Did this change a little bit? I'm not sure. There's Huh? Oh, that's right. It's a cup match. That's why. AFC Time's a cup match. They're not in our division. Yeah. We're in the Southern Premier League Central. I was like, why are we playing that? It's a cup game. That's why. So that's kind of what we've been paying attention to. I've kind of been seeing how everyone's playing, everyone's at, and kind of seeing any weird and crazy things. We might see some people actually fired in a way, but we're very secure at this point. We're playing pretty well for a bit. There's a bunch of untouchables down here. Do you notice a couple of them are the teams that are either overperforming or teams that are probably going to get promoted wise in that. So I've been paying attention to that, see if anyone gets fired, see if there's any way we can move jobs if we want to or need to, because we are 102,000. And I don't see the payroll possibly staying like this because I've learned what this projection is. So when we look at our, and this might be something new with this, our income, and I didn't know this before, maybe I was just not paying attention. Our income is 488,000 from last season. Okay. Our expenditure is 481. I noticed this number here is the actual Passover wise. It should technically be in red because that's how much we're in the red. But that is the number I noticed that was here as your turnover. And we're not making enough with that. Because here's our salary costs, our complete expenditure. Our turnover is not enough. Now we're making money on it, but not enough. So I'm still kind of learning the financials themselves and where we're getting hit at. But one thing I'm not seeing as we look at this is match day income. I think will surpass this season. Gate receipts, I mean, maybe. Fundraising, I think will pass, but we're not getting any grants. We're not getting much in the corporate facilities. Merchandising, we're not getting much. Season tickets is not much. Sponsorships a little bit. Prize money's a little bit. But we're not really, we have some investments, but this is from the previous owner. This is why we weren't in the negative last year. 209. So that is where we are. Otherwise, we would have made 278,000 as a club, and then with the investments, pulls us up to 488. So the reality is, the club is only making 278, and that's why we're in this profit loss. So our turnover should technically be negative wise, I think. No. So this is going to be our loss for the season because we're not going to have that. And we're going to be stacking that on top of it. So I don't think this is sustainable because 3 years, it's over $1 million. And so it might be a payroll reduction, but even in that, looking at this one last time, in our expenditures, our biggest expenditure is going to be our player salaries. But we're not spending a lot in other places. It's just player salaries. There's some bonuses here and there, but it's really just player salaries. And so what we might have to do is cut the roster down to a sizable limit and see what we can do with that, and kind of start loaning more and more players is kind of the idea. All right, so that will be it for this episode. That is the wrong camera. There we go. We will be hopping into the Southern League Cup 4th round against AFC Taunton, and then going into Kettering Town in tomorrow's episode before we have the next one on Monday. So thanks for hanging out. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.